Yo, what's the deal? So, as you can see, my phone's already crashing because it stays hacked. Um, but it's Thanksgiving today, and I just want to start off thanking the Most High because he pretty much puts me up on game on all this fucking perp shit that be going around like every fucking where. And it's hard not to notice it. It's hard not to get away from it. And that's why I'm going to break it down for you guys. So people can pretty much, I mean, if they don't understand, they'll get some kind of understanding. Because all people have their own opinions of how, what life is all about. And, what do they live by and what rules they live by and what standards they have and morals and stuff like that. But low key, I can't even live feed right now on Streamlabs because they're hating so much on the last video um where I'm talking crap about what they do behind the scenes. And that thing is old already, honestly. I mean, people can see, bro. People can see. I don't got no shame in my game. I don't have to hide anything. I don't feel ashamed of like speaking the truth or whatever. Cause people already know my story, especially perps. Perps want to try to act like they know who I am, but yet these fools are doing the most to try to shut me up, to try to keep me hindered. And so pretty much I did kind of like a diagram or I guess like bullet points or something like that. But of like how this perp program works, what it's supposed to do exactly, and you know how it all works pretty much. Um so I wrote down some notes right here. We're gonna check them out right now. But yeah, it's Thanksgiving. I had a choice to go like to two places, and both of these places I had to bust a mission to, and I didn't really feel like it. And since I don't have my car or whatever, but it's not really like a family thing, it's just like going to other people's Thanksgiving type of stuff. And I'm just like, I'd rather chill with the fam instead, but they're all doing different stuff. So, I mean, it's cool and everything. All I gotta do is I'm more, you know, always throwing a wrench in these perp system. Like, every time they think that they have, like, because I could see everything. I see what they're doing off the gate, and I allow it to happen. I allow it to happen because I do certain things I shouldn't be. And it's just like, I already know what's the deal. I already know what they're trying to do. I already know they're trying to get the little fucking formula right so that they could fucking gang stalk me properly. But it's never gonna happen. These motherfuckers are gonna stay collecting data on me, like always and forever, because it's never gonna end. This shit's never gonna stop. It's never gonna be complete. It's never gonna be to where they want it to be. Because all I gotta do is just change it up. There's so many ways. So many freaking ways per program. And the thing is that they're using heavy machinery at my pad. And the best thing for me is to use my best techniques here, because they're getting a good image or a reading of whatever I'm putting here. So when I go out there, it doesn't work, and they're able to scan me easier. So I already know what they're doing. it's just, who cares? I just like watching them work. And they get a little thing wrong and it's just, it goes to haywire. They can have the fucking most expensive fucking equipment they want. These motherfuckers are gonna still fall behind. I allow them to, honestly, to even be on my remote neural monitoring or whatever the fuck they have connected to me. I allow them. Because I don't keep fabric with me every time where I go, magnets with me every time where I go. You can have so many different fucking things. And every time you switch, they have to adapt their machine to adapt to you. Because your brain frequency is switching every time you do that. So you switch a fabric, you switch this fabric, you freaking put a magnet, you put this aluminum, you put freaking you put fucking whatever, anything you want, just little thin materials, whatever you want to put. And then they have to adapt their fucking system, reread you, rescan you, fucking evaluate this fucking whole program. So, I mean, if you're constantly changing your frequency, they're not going to be able to get anything properly. It's just that I allow them to. I don't want to keep on doing that shit all day. So, whatever. I mean, they could feel like they're in control and try to pretend like they know what the fuck they're doing, and everybody else along with them. But yeah, they're full of shit. They're just I guess I let them have their little 5 seconds of fame. I always see these fucking perps, like, especially lately, I've been seeing them trying to get like I guess brassy in a way. Like, I seen like 2 fools today coming home on an Uber, and this fool was like literally sitting next to me with his phone in his hand, like on his lap, like pointing in my direction. And I'm just like, okay, motherfucker, like, I don't know what you're doing. I just fucking flip off his camera and shit, like this. And like, I don't know if that dude seen me, but I don't really care if he did. And I'm just like, dude, like, the fuck is that supposed to do? You motherfuckers are weak, bro. Like, get off my nuts already. I don't even have to try to beat you motherfuckers. Honestly. I don't have to try. But I'm gonna show you guys my fucking chart real quick. Alright, so peep this. So your true path, the path that, you know, that is from the Most High, it doesn't have any of this other stuff in here. It doesn't have any of this other stuff. Alright? So your true path is what they're trying to pretty much make you fall off of. So they're trying to rob your salvation through Christ by replacing Satan as your idol because of the things that you're doing in this life. So they're by you pretty much, you know, selling out to the system and then being able to use you constantly, having you to do things behind closed doors. What do you think that's gonna do to you? You're gonna blaspheme the Holy Spirit. And that's why people, I even heard ladies and people that are in the system, and they've said, no tengo corazón. Like she said, I don't have a heart. So what this system is pretty much doing is making people numb to feel. So they're so participating in so much wickedness. Eventually, they're gonna have to do something that they don't like, or maybe they have already been pushed so far that, you know, that they're willing to go along with it. But I'm pretty sure there's like, just like a lot of these people in Hollywood, because that's where it mainly stems from, because they want these people representing, you know, demonic influences, demonic entities, and portals and stuff like that. They want these people representing for them. That's why if you don't take the oath or don't go through the proper rituals, they they won't let you be successful. And anybody that goes against the system will get ran out. Like anybody that has tried, like Dave Chappelle, freaking Martin Lawrence, Jim Carrey, um, anybody that has spoken up against the system. So pretty much what people do ritualistic, um, kind of like, I guess they're like ritualistic. I don't know. I would say freaking deeds, whatever. I don't know. They're freaking doing acts, and they don't probably know themselves that they're ritualistic, but it is ritualistic, and they have them do these things, and pretty because that allows for demons to pretty much manifest, and once they keep doing that, and then doing all kinds of other stuff, eventually like they don't feel. So with these people that are participating in this gang stalking stuff, um they're all fucked up. They're all fucking, they try to pretend like, you go out there in the world and you see people, walking in the stores and, looking all happy and blah, blah, blah. Fucking twisted as fuck, bro. It's all just a pretty picture. It's all just an act. A lot of these motherfucking people are miserable as fuck. And the only thing that makes them happy is, having some kind of fame or acknowledgement in the perp community, having money to spend so that they can think that they can think that they're better than other people by being supposedly high class. And it's just like when all that shit comes down to, brass tacks to the bottom line, money ain't shit. It ain't never gonna get your ass respect. It ain't never gonna and truly, it ain't never gonna buy fucking loyalty. You can put fear in people because that's what this program is doing. It's putting fear in people so that they follow. And so man, I had so many notes. Like I broke this system down so well. Like I'm not gonna be able to break it down that well right now, but I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, so like a lot of people will say they'll be like, this system, there's nothing that can be done. It's already too late. Like, it's it's like don't even try to fight against the system. What the fuck? Like, if you don't fight, you fucking lose. If you don't fight, you give in. You're part of the system because I feel like there's TIs that are hooked up to the hive mind, and they show it because they know what you're doing. They'll hit you up at certain times. They'll know, um, what I guess what you're doing, what you have been doing. They'll say like little kind of innuendos to kind of like pretty much hint that whatever you were doing for the last couple of days or something like that. And then so you were like thinking about, okay, well, that doesn't come from God. That discernment, that doesn't come from God. It's you wouldn't know anything what they're up to. You only know what the enemy is up to, and that's easily discerned because you can tell like whenever they come at you a certain way, and you recognize it real quick. But somebody can't just know the stuff that you're doing. Only God knows the stuff that you're doing. Is they're involving a whole bunch of people in your daily life. And these people think, I had people come up to me and tell me, supposedly it's a spiritual awakening. They're like, it's a spiritual awakening that's happening, and you just gotta let it happen. A spiritual awakening doesn't have to have technology or anything influencing us to open us up to a higher state of consciousness. That is man-made, that is God. If anything that is going to be opening any kind of spiritual discernment or third eye or whatever, if you're trying to do anything on your own, out on your own will. So all these people that try to say like, oh, it's supposed to happen or it's whatever, because it's happening to so many people, they got all you motherfuckers fooled. They got all you fools fooled, thinking that to go along with this, because it's just to advance technology. Oh, we're gonna be able to whatever. We're gonna be able to upload our consciousnesses to a computer. We're gonna be able to be as smart as a computer, upload data, blah 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 blah. Man, if they're freaking holding back drugs that heal us, they're holding back all kinds of stuff. Cars that can run off of water. We have to pay for electricity and gas, which we can be a free state or country. You think that they're gonna let you be advanced civilization, especially lower class, lower poverty? There's only gonna be a certain few that are gonna make it to this fucking supposedly, if there is gonna ever be one, if we don't kill each other, because this world wars since day one, and whenever a civilization is built to a brink, it's destroyed. So what is gonna make a difference this time? Sorry, you motherfuckers ain't that smart. Anyways, yeah, I mean, they're just selling you motherfuckers a good story so you can believe it, so you can play along, play ball, and just, I guess, have your cake and eat it too in the meantime. And while everybody else suffers, and just be like, well, it's for the good of humanity, or God will understand, he'll forgive me, because I really mean well, but this system, you have to obey the land of the laws of the land, and we don't have no choice. What do you mean you don't have no choice? Did he not give us free will? Did he not give us free will? I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays. They're super ignorant. But anyways, pretty much what they're doing with this gang stalking crap and all their little fucking bullshit is promoting propaganda to the masses to keep them entertained. They're promoting So what that does is it causes a negative effect on people's perception on life. It can cause a negative effect or a positive effect. So see, with this gang stalking program, they don't mean well toward you. They want you probably to commit suicide is their ultimate goal for the whole program shit. No, honestly, their ultimate goal is to convert you. I would imagine there's power in numbers, so they're gonna try to convert people, but they just want to make sure that completely broken, and that they've made as much money off of them. Because if you're being stubborn and trying to speak up about it, they're never gonna want to recruit you. What they want you to do is just be quiet and fall in line, and eventually they'll probably shoot you a notification to invite you in this fucking game. And and I bet you a lot of people have already taken that. A lot of motherfuckers. And man, I know so many people I can just put on blast and I explain exactly. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Because I would just be like, everybody would just be like, fuck, like this fool, he fucking knows everything. Like, what's the point if you don't keep a little bit of information? Sometimes I like to see these fucking Muppets act and do their little fucking dance and shit and pretend like if I don't fucking know. Like, come on, bro. I'm the most hated targeted individual in Los Angeles. That's a fucking fact. Anyways, so it's pretty much like an anti religion, not religious, anti spiritual lifestyle that they're promoting as well. And they try to embed certain spiritual stuff in it, but it's just it's to pretty much entrench you deeper into this Luciferian satanic agenda. And like family members, they know about shit that's going on. They know about a lot of stuff that I've explained. They know about it, but they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say nothing about it. I can tell that certain family members, and they want to have a peace of mind in this world, so they can't pretty much disclose that information, because then pretty much they'll probably be thrown under the bus too, and they don't want that. So yeah, I mean, a lot of our family know what's going on already. They don't got the heart to tell us. Um, so just like Jesus, he got humiliated on the cross or whatever, and he what you call it? They just put him to shame. He bared up that sin. He put the sin to shame, and when he did that, pretty much gave a lot of us an opportunity to be saved. And so that's why Lucifer is trying so hard to replace the Holy Spirit that he died for us and left us to be able to fight against the enemy, is being replaced with Lucifer because of the things that he's making you do. Why do you think everything in the Bible combats to gang stalking? It says, do not do this, do not do that, do not do this. And everything that gang stalking consists of is fucking pure evil. So why do you think that is? Does it not fucking make sense? Obviously, fucking Lucifer fucking wants it this way. He fucking wants all these fucking people to be this type of fucking mind state, to take out that Holy Spirit that Jesus freaking died for us. Excuse my language. Take that out, to forfeit that, and to be able to replace his own will on our life. Because it says, whoever dies for my sake will live, and whoever wants to live for the life. And I'm not sure that's word verbatim, but pretty much, similar to that. And people are willing to take that route because they ain't worried about the consequences. They're dealing with trials and tribulations. They don't care about later. So so for instance, I'm gonna just add this little thing in there. But people that have pictures on their phone, um, the backgrounds. So if you go on to like your sisters or cousins or whoever, if they're a freaking perp, most likely by this ritualistic kind of these deeds that they like doing, is I think automatically the AI will embed a sexual encounter that they've had into one of their pictures in their gallery. So if you go on their pictures and you look and the backgrounds of their pictures and zoom in, you'll start to see a lot of sexual stuff that they've done. And what they'll do is they'll try to send those pictures to other people and be like, hey, check out a picture of me. But low key, the other person knows what to look for. And a lot of people know what to look for. It's just that they don't really want that information getting out there because not everybody knows about it. And that's just one thing. There's a lot of stuff. This shit goes from like, you know, to the free they print out to Disney movies to fucking all kinds of shit. This, if you guys really knew how wicked this system is, you would be tripping because these motherfuckers are child molesters, motherfucker fucking some dirty ass, shiesty ass motherfuckers. Like they don't care about killing, raping, fucking child trafficking, drug selling. They're all into all that shit, and they don't care who they hurt as long as they're making money. So the shit is more sick than you think, and a lot of people don't know what they're representing. They don't know that they're representing all this wickedness that's behind the scenes. And yeah, I'm good.